Hey guys, Miss Jager here. That's a very effeminate thing. Hey guys. Anyway, yes, hello, welcome back to H3VR, because I'm seriously getting fed up with having to say horseshoes, hot dogs, and hand grenades in the wrong order. And also, my goggles are steaming up because it's fucking condensation, because I love that. I'm sure I'm going to find a way of fixing it. I never opening that window ever again. Nah, who needs that? Anyway, today we're going to have a bit of a short video because, well, basically the game got an update, and also I'm kind of testing out my new setup. Yes, as you can see, I am talking, and you're not hearing anything different. That's right, my voice is really close, which means I've got my headset with a lead that's long enough for me to do this, which is awesome. Anyway, so today we are going to be experimenting with a few new things. That's right, new. That's very handy. Right, so basically, the H3VR got an update the other day, which included a few new guns. Obviously, there's also a Halloween stuff, but really, it's about the guns for me, because there are a few new guns, one of which is my second favourite pistol of all time. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We got a Luger! Yes, the Luger. The P08 German pistol Luger, and it's absolutely awesome. As you can see, we have got a beautiful magazine of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8 rounds. It's glorious, absolutely fucking glorious, and you can mess around with it, and it's a beauty. I mean, it's awesome. It's firing obviously a 9mm parabellum round, but it's a very nice gun. It's a very, very sexy gun, and I love it. The magazines are lovely and small, so... But it's small and delicate, but big enough on the VR remote that you're not having to, like, clunk into the remote every time you want to reload it, which is lovely. And as I said, is a lovely gun. It's a very... I mean, the design and everything, it's a sexy gun, you know? Who can... so good. I don't know. So, yes. Okay, I'm just going to use this as an excuse. Well, no. You can claim with whatever you wish you can, but unfortunately, because my sodding goggles are steaming up because I've opened the window, I'm getting a foggy kind of view. So if I miss, that's why. Have I got blanks? Yes, I've got blanks as well. You see, this game has got it against me. Fuck you. But there's another gun that's entered into the fray, which is actually pretty awesome. If I can remember where it is. No, we do have it. It is the Where is the Nagant? There it is! We got a Nagant! It's so cool! Now, this is a single-action revolver. You may recognize it from the Soviet Union. This was one of the few guns in World War II that actually could have a suppressor on it, which is actually pretty awesome. Can you kind of cock this? No? Okay. It's not actually a bad gun. Well, okay, in my opinion, I hate it because it's two things I don't like. One, it's a revolver, which is a pretty big sin. Second, it's a single-action revolver, which is like double fuck you. So, yeah. Not exactly a big fan of these particular devices, but if you are a fan of a revolver that is single-action and also is crap because it only has 6 shots, then there you go, and the Nagant is yours. Also, it's Russian. So, there's that, but also, if you're a fan of the jolly old British, if I can see the damn thing, we've got a Webley! Yes! Lovely. Now, oh god, I really am getting fogged up. Oh, okay. So, as you can see, it's a double action, which basically means every time you pull the trigger, well, there's two, basically a double action works as such. You can either manually cock back the hammer and fire it, or you just pull the trigger and it naturally cocks back anyway. So, with regards to this particular device, you basically hit the left on the D-pad, and you have to manually insert the bullets. It would have been nice to get a speed loader, because I do know officers during the Second World War had speed loaders, but we're just going to assume this is World War I Webley revolver, but also potentially World War II. The Webley, in my opinion, is not my favourite pistol, because it's a revolver, but it is a double action, which does make it somewhat more forgivable. And it sounds really nice. Finally. Another cool thing about this particular revolver is when you open the cylinder up again, all the bullets spit out, so you don't have to worry about sort of you don't have to worry about with other revolvers where you have to sort of get the gun up and press a little lever thing on the side of the revolver to spit the rounds out. Oh, it's like Russian roulette. So, yeah, lovely little revolver. So, that's a new thing, which is awesome. I believe that's it for the pistol frontier. But there is something pretty awesome for the gun frontier, and also one of my favourite semi-automatic weapons ever. If I can remember where the hell it is. Oh, I do know where it is. M1 fucking Garand! Anyway, yes, this is the very famous American semi-automatic weapon from the Second World War. Probably the most famous Second World War weapon from the United States Army ever, apart from the Thompson. I mean, hell, they've, what was it, Call of Duty World War II has a kind of a hard-on for this thing, apart from, you know, their own pride. But also for the particular sound that this gun is made famous for. Now, just a quick note for anyone interested. For some reason, I don't know if this is on purpose, but I can't seem to find a button that keeps the bolt in place. Like, you hear a noise, but I think that's the safety. Yeah, so you can see there's a safety little catch there, but I can't seem to actually keep the bolt, no matter what I do, when I first have the bolt there. So unfortunately, in order to load it up for the first time, what I have to do is I have to hold the bolt back like so, slink the 8mm, yes, the 8mm, the 8.30-on-6 rounds in, and then afterwards I can, you know, it'll stay open. But yeah, so if any of you have played any World War II shooters, you may no doubt know why this gun is so famous. If not, prepare to be amazed. Right, I think I've got one more round left. Listen for this. Okay, I've got one more round left. Listen to this. Ah! Anyway, so yes, Call of Duty World War II basically based a lot of its sounds on this particular famous ping noise, which has been made famous, you know, Garand or Garand, however you want to call it, with the famous on-block clip, metal cylinder. If I drop it, you hear that noise. But obviously, more people are famous. Well, this gun is more famously known for this noise. I'm never going to get bored of that. It is something every gun fan, or at least a fan of World War II guns, has. You know, it's just, if you wanted to have a visual representation of what goes through a man's mind, or a woman's mind, depending if she is a fan, of a gun ejaculation of orgasm. Like, when you hear a gun sound that's so fucking sexy, this is what happens to you. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god! Ah! So yeah, there you go. Now that that perverted image is in your mind, we'll end the show. So, yes, the M1 Garand, the Luger, if I can get to it, the Luger, and the Nagant, and the Webley. So a variety of different World War II guns and objects, but that's not really all. There is obviously there is also a shit ton more regards to melee. So you've got the garage tools now, so we've got loads more tools to fuck around with. We actually do get a riot shield, though whenever you spawn it, I don't know if it spawns in this environment. Oh, there it is. There you go. Ginormous riot shield, which actually does work pretty well. So if you're a fan of, if you want to do like, say for example, if you play Rainbow Six Siege, and you want to be an asshole to someone, or if you're attacking, oh, there's a bit of a downside, I realise now. You know, if you want to do the whole sort of moving into a position like that, or like that again. Unfortunately, you're going to have to basically plonk the damn thing on its ground and, you know, hope that you're in a position where it doesn't fall over, because then you're kind of dead. But, you know, the thought is there that you can actually, you can have fun. Sorry, I just like firing guns. Yeah, so, you know, now you've got a riot shield, which I have to admit, when I tried it out, I was playing on the arena thing for a little test run, and I accidentally spawned one of those dicer things. Basically, it's like a flying robot that like wants to slice you up. And I luckily had spawned this, because this fucking thing just came around the corner. I was like, zzz, like that. And I was literally just going, fuck, fuck, fuck! You know, it was quite intense, I'll be honest with you. Yes, the pants were shat on. But no, apart from that, it was an absolutely awesome experience to have that thing. I really do not know what kind of use you will have with that thing unless you have a melee weapon. And of course, as you can see, we've got a load of improvised melee weapon. We have the famous crowbar, which you can go like Gordon Freeman never does. And we have a variety of other things as well. But yeah, no, we've got some goofy shit. Lol. Of course it's like that. But yes, so new sort of gizmos and gadgets, which is pretty nice. Don't know if there's anything else new. I believe that is it. Oh, okay. I don't know if this was a thing beforehand, but I will mention it now, because I don't think it was. And if you don't know, I'm going to blow your mind. Right, okay. So, just put you there, put you away, you, remote, behave. I know you're excited. Let me do this. Okay, so you've seen in various video games, when you fire off a whole magazine of the AK-47 or 74... Right, so you've seen in certain reloads that basically professionals kind of do this really cool thunk thing with the magazine. You see the magazine catch there. And for a while, I didn't think you could do this in H3VR. Again, it could be something that was introduced a while ago and I've only just noticed it. Or it could be something that was involved in the patch. But look. Oh! It's so cool! I'm sorry, I love this ability. Just being able to say, fuck off magazine, I'm in the house. Whilst also actually... let me do that again. Hang on. Yep. How awesome is that? So yeah, and you could do this with the normal AK as well. Let's get the full one. So there you go. There's a magazine. Fuck off. You put that in, like the usual. Oh, I'm out of ammo. How awesome is that? It just I mean, okay, in the grand spectrum of things, this probably isn't much to those who don't care. Probably a lot of you. But to me, that's amazing, because I do like the AK-47 and 74, you know, as tactical weapons. So I can totally easily imagine myself sort of being in a firefight, and I'm like going... like that. Shit, okay, hang on. You know, it's that level of the little details. As I've said many times before, and probably you're getting very sick and tired of hearing, I am a sucker for little details. So the fact that I can say fuck off magazine and put you in like so just symbolises how awesome this game is and why I am never going to get bored of it. Ever. So that's about it for all the sort of the brief instance thing. So yes, that's about it from me, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Also, thank you very much for putting up with this potential field test of, well, mainly field test of my new setup. In future, I'm going to be hopefully doing something a little bit more serious or a little bit more debatey, potentially. Who knows? You can even do it for the wrong mag. Put you in. Oh, I can... That's so cool. So cool. Anyway, so, yes, I will catch up with you guys another time. Thank you very much for watching. This is Miss Jager, signing out. Where's a gun? Oh, fuck it, grenade. Catch you next time.